Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. This is Boog Nice coming at you with the Captain America series, Wave 3 of 2016. This is the Marvel Legends Abomination Build-A-Figure Wave Iron Skull Figure Review. Let's do it.
Ain't for no scalper. You a scalper? Then fuck out shit. This one's for them real collectors. That's army building and posing figures. Marvel Legends, imports, mini matey, I'm fucking with them. Hype beast, we know about you. Stay buying figs, don't know about you.
Taking a quick look at the back of the package, you can see Abomination there on the left, and that you need 6 characters to complete the Abomination Build-A-Figure. And on the upper portion of the package, Red Skull's bio reads, "Armed with intellectual genius and a dangerously inventive mind, Iron Skull is a powerful ally to evil." I am not mistaken, this is not an original comic book concept here. If I'm not mistaken, Iron Skull was originally introduced in the Avengers Assemble cartoon. I don't know if you've never seen Earth's Mightiest Heroes or Avengers Assemble. They're kind of in the same vein. I would say that they're probably more targeted towards kids, but the shows were both good enough where adults could enjoy them. And if I'm correct, I'm pretty sure that again that this concept was introduced in that show. So a lot of people are like, "What the hell is this? Why are you giving us a Red Skull head on an Iron Man body?" And essentially that's what it is. I'm pretty sure this is just the Mark 42 and Mark 43 armor repainted, the movie armor repainted with the little skull emblem in the middle, some black and red. It's really nothing spectacular, but I will say that I believe that this head is painted a little bit different than the original head that we got in the Captain America wave from last year. I believe the Mandroid Build-A-Figure. Was that last year or the year before? I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you remember. I do think that this head is a little different, or at least painted a little differently. So we'll do a couple of things with the head and see what it fits on and how it looks in comparison to the other Red Skull. But let's look at his accessories. You do get a fully helmeted head for when he's in full armor. It looks okay. And he also comes with the left leg to complete Abomination, which will be the next review. I will review the full Abomination Build-A-Figure. And there he is with the helmet on. That looks kind of silly to me. I don't know. And as far as articulation goes, the head is on a ball joint. It'll go up just about that far, which is pretty good for flying poses. It'll look down just about that far. The shoulder's on a ball joint, although this shoulder pad or shoulder flap is here. It doesn't really hinder the articulation too much. You can get the shoulder to go up that far, and it can do a 360 if you just kind of move that out of the way. Past Iron Man armors, these things will kind of pop off. These are on there. They're not going to come off, but they do have some give to them where it won't hinder the articulation. You get an upper bicep swivel. You get a double jointed elbow. You get a swivel at the wrist as well as a hinge. You get this upper torso articulation, so it'll go back just about that far, and it'll go forward that far. And at the, I guess you could say this is a T-joint here, but the legs will go up just about that far. They'll go out pretty far, which is just, I don't know why the Iron Man armor can do a full split and some other really agile characters can't, but it is what it is. You get an upper thigh swivel, you get a double jointed knee, no rotation anywhere here at the calf or at the shin, whatever you want to call it. You do get a hinge, and you do get a nice deep pivot. Same thing on both sides as far as the arms and the legs go. So that's pretty much it for this guy. Let's do some size comparison and some swaps and see what's what. Here is what the Mark 42, I believe it is, on the right. So you can see it's pretty much the same buck, the same design there. Not the same design, but the same buck with a different design. And there he is with the Captain Britain from this. Able to break out the other Red Skull, and it looks like the heads are exactly the same, except they're painted differently. This newer version is painted much better, and he looks much more menacing. I always thought this guy looked a little docile with the squat. So this is the new head on the old body, and the old head on the new body. The peg for the old head is actually the peg hole is actually a little larger, because this one is easier to pop on and it's not like really tight. This is really tight. It'll still retain the full range of motion, but it's very tight. Let's see how it looks on some suited bodies. So fits on the chameleon body. The proportions look pretty good, so that's not bad. Very tight fit on that chameleon body. Not going to fit the same on the Coulson body. So as you can see, that's very loose. And it'll also fit on the Bruce Banner body. And closer look. There he is with the old Chase Toy Biz figure. It's been in the background for a couple of shots now already. And with the Red Onslaught Builder figure. People always try to use that head or ask about that head on a suited body. That head is larger. The head on the left is much larger than any of these other heads, and it will not work on a standard 6-inch body. It'll look way too big, so don't even try. I mean, what can I really say about this guy? It's really, as far as this figure is concerned, it's really just about the head sculpt. Definitely a better painted version of the original Red Skull head that we got. We still don't have that definitive body for Red Skull. The original body that we got in the Mandroid Wave that I showed earlier is just not good. You know, I'm kind of glad that they retired that original Nick Fury body. You know, the arms don't go down to the side, so you know it's a lot of issues with that particular body. It's problematic. So for this one, I feel people just going to be copping this just to get the updated head and use this to swap it on some other bodies and do some different things. So definitely not one of my favorite figures out of the wave, but I am happy to have the updated, better painted head. And that's pretty much it. We're gonna move on to the Abomination Builder figure next. Thanks for watching. Oh, before I go, don't forget that we have the full Abomination Builder figure wave up for pre-order on the A.C.B.A. web shop, and we're also raffling off a full set of 6 that is carded and ready to ship. We'll be doing that until this Saturday, July 2nd. So if you want to throw down for that raffle, you got to put down at least $5. That'll get your name into the pot one time. You can throw down as much as $20, which will get your name into the pot up to 4 times. And if you win, then you'll win the set for whatever amount of money you pitched in. And if you don't win, then at least you helped us out. We're doing this basically just to offset some costs for the web shop, and to do some expansion, and just to pay a couple of bills for the brand. So try your luck and help us out. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Peace.